So quick disclaimer before we start the video. Today was Holi. Holi is an Indian festival in which the people the people come out of their houses and they basically, bathe everyone with colors. So I know that I am kind of looking like a jackass, but yeah, kind of bear with me. So the topic of this video is that I have two basic questions for journaling for you. The first question is, what's your dream life? Just think you are in a multiverse and there is nothing that is beyond your limit. You can do anything you want. Then what would be your dream life? What is the thing that you would want to do regardless of the money you make? Just think like you are a billionaire, and then what work would you do? What would the car you drive be like? Who will be your woman? How many women will be there for you? In which country would you live? Ask yourself these questions, because if you don't even know the destination, then how will you make the journey? You have to know that where do you want to go in life? What is the mark for you? Like, for example, I just wrote it. I am still writing it, but I wrote a couple of points. I'm going to read it. My dream life. I have an abundance of money, preferably more than 12 million a year. That means 1 million a month. I have an aesthetic physique. I'm healthy. I can move heavy weights, run, and I'm flexible at the same time. I train some time of boxing, martial arts every day. I have a strict clean diet. I have an awesome group of killer friends, the masculine friends I need, who would push me to my extent. I have an abundance of women. I can get any women I like. I don't have to fear them. And yes, I am confident in my own skin. Then one is really wholesome. Both of my parents are in good health. And preferably fuck. So take a moment and describe what's your dream life. What would the time you would wake up? What would be the time you would do your workout? What would be the time that you would go to sleep? Because you have to know the answer before you should know the destination before you make the journey, because then it makes it way easier to steer the ship, because you already know where do you want to go in life. Now my second question is, what type of man would you want to be to achieve this dream life? Because of course in this, when you want such a high life, the life which I don't think even 0.1% men have, then you need to have some sacrifices. You need to make some sacrifices. What are the characteristics that the man you would want to have who would achieve this lifestyle? For example, he might be really hardworking, he might be smart, he might be humble at times, he knows that he has an ego and he keeps it in check. What type of character traits that you would want to be? What would the character traits you would want to have in them? Once you get these two questions and you get these answers, you know that what you want to be. You know what life do you want to live and what man do you want to become. That's half of the way. Now you have an ideal in your mind and you just have to keep improving every day to reach it. How can you improve every day? The main question comes this. The answer to is to make small wins every day. Make 100 details. The 100 details of a product makes it good, not the one big change, the 100 little details. Try to win every day and try to improve. Slowly but steadily you will go and become that man. Once every day nothing changes, but once we see back, we think that how much has changed, how far have we come. So that's the joy of improving every day. That's what fun, to see yourself every day improve than you were yesterday. So yeah, thank you. Do the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it.